In our Sunrise Smart Start here this Wednesday tonight, a well-attended and heated meeting expected in Victor in a last-ditch effort trying to save the Fishers Fire District.
All parties have made their final pitches, and tonight will be that decision-making moment when the board will decide whether or not to move forward with the plan to dissolve the department in just a matter of weeks.
We've heard a lot about this for about a month now. Ron Spitzer is live with what's at stake here. Ron.
Yeah, guys, the small community here is on edge as the future of the Fishers Fire District is uncertain right now. Now, as we've previously reported, the Board of Fire Commissioners voted last month to advance a proposal that could dissolve the district by late August, citing long-term financial concerns and looming budget shortfalls. Victor's town supervisor has urged caution, though, asking commissioners to pause before finalizing the decision because if the vote passes, there's not a lot of time for the town to take over and ensure the safety of residents. Commissioners argue the district's future is unstable financially, but firefighters, both career and volunteer, warn that dissolution could compromise emergency response.
I think, especially for our career staff who are in the station and listening to the radio, because I constantly listen to the radio when they're in the station and awake, hearing that and then basically being told you have to stand down and you can't go to that because the organization has said you're not allowed to go to that. It's disheartening. It certainly crushes morale, and it certainly interrupts what they were trained to do, what they live to do.
News 8 has also seen a large and passionate response from community members who are standing behind their firefighters, urging commissioners to reconsider since the news broke. Now, that meeting is set for tonight at 7 at Station 2 on High Street. For now, reporting in Victor, Ron Spitzer, News 8.
We'll be following that a long night with a lot of people talking around. Thanks. Monroe County's top prosecutor, Sandra Doorley, the district attorney, agrees to leave her position following a state investigation into that traffic stop that went viral, caught on camera. How long she stays on as DA is still unclear. It was spring last year. Webster police caught Doorley speeding. Instead of stopping, she drove home, and then the body camera video shows her berating the officers. Doorley, days later, posted this video apology and said she paid the ticket. A state panel recommends a public censure, calling Doorley's behavior illegal conduct, undermining public trust. The group also says under oath, Doorley made it clear she had plans to step down at some point, although she still has 2 years left in her term. In a statement yesterday to News 8, Doorley says because of pending disciplinary proceedings resulting from my self-report of the incident, she isn't allowed to provide a more detailed response. She does say she is content that the commission concluded the investigation by recommending the censure that she says she had sought since the process began. Whether she finishes her full term through 2027 is up in the air. When questioned by the commission for deposition, documents show Doorley expressed embarrassment, saying, "I think it's time there should be a new DA, so I would just ask that you let me ride off into the sunset." The full statements from what she had in those interviews with the state can be found at rochesterfirst.com.
A suspect is in custody following a 10-hour-long standoff on Brayton Road in Greece. Police responded around 4:30 yesterday morning over the reports of a domestic incident involving a gun. The SWAT team called in to search the home and try to find that suspect. Police say that a 19-year-old man did eventually let them know he was in the basement as the officers approached. We have reaction here from a neighbor who lives just a few houses away.
I thought somebody was killed because of so much presence of the police. I thought somebody got killed. It started like around 4:35. I got up at 5, so I caught the beginning, and it just kept more and more cars kept showing up. Police, SWAT team, you name it. It was all down there.
The charges here have not yet been announced. Stay with News 8 for updates.
Sunrise traffic at 6:53. A view over downtown from 490. Volume building there. Pretty busy there from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. But so far, everything is a smooth drive. No heavy delays or backups due to any issues. Your sunrise traffic continues during CBS Mornings at 7:25. Back to the news and happening soon. Today we get the big reveal for this year's Fringe Festival lineup as we find out who exactly is performing and when for the annual Arts Festival. We already know the comedy headliner being Chelsea Handler. Fringe is September 9th through the 20th. All tickets go on sale for each show directly after the announcement today. We'll have more for you midday, News 8 at noon, and we will post everything in FAQ Guide on our website.
Ahead of the heat advisory that we expect for today, officials want to remind everyone, drink plenty of fluids, stay out of the sun as much as possible. And here in the city of Rochester, Mayor Evans has enacted a cool sweep. That means there will be designated cooling sites, including the R centers, pools and splash pads, open to help anybody cool off and beat that heat. The R centers will be open from 8:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. on weekdays. Spray parks open every day from 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. There are also some swimming options available a little further out there to the public, including Durand, Eastman Beach, and the Genesee Valley Park pool. Also, city branch libraries will be open, providing some of that much-needed air conditioning.
Tonight, it's the News 8 Backyard Barbecue. Got our good friends from Bill Gray's being here on the grill, cooking us some nice food for some lucky viewers. You've also got the chance to win some prizes. This contest held throughout our evening newscasts all summer long, so tune in. What you're looking for is the word of the week. There on your screen, some of the items that you could win. Watch for our live reports beginning at 4. Yes, it will be warm. We'll see around that time what the skies look like there, James.
Could be stormy.
Yeah.
Could be some storms around for sure. And thunder roars, we take that inside. If not, we've pushed it back. So knock on wood, we keep that clear. There will be plenty of dry time out there, so it's never a slam dunk. Always. That's why you got to use radar. Nowcasting, we call it, as you watch as those storms roll through. So I do think we get to 90 today. If those storms roll through a little bit earlier, we may not quite get there. But then tomorrow, still warm, upper 80s there, just isolated storms as the cold front moves through. And then a nice little stretch, Friday, Saturday, partly cloudy skies, but plenty of sunshine, low humidity, overnight lows going to be manageable there as well. Heading toward the weekend, and then some storms coming in by Sunday.
Got more coming your way later this morning for our new podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise, on the Rochester First streaming app. That's at 9 o'clock. Put it on your schedule every weekday morning at 9.
All right, looking forward to that. These two have quite a lot of interesting takes to share. Tune in with them. And in the meantime, we thank you for watching News 8 at Sunrise. Have a great day.
CBS Mornings on the way next at 7.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.